Tuesday Night Baseball is on the air from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri. Tonight, the first of two in this interleague matchup between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Kansas City Royals. Royals baseball is next. Stepping in, Ryan Gallardo. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Center fielder, Ryan.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. With that, here's a look at the Brewers starting lineup. Giro, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Yeah, Matty, what I want you to focus on is the fact that this...
So next to the plate for the Royals, Charles Logan. He went 2 for 4 to close out Sunday's series finale. As a look, now the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Williams is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. It's a run on 2 hits here for KC. Second inning up. Now at the plate, Charles Logan. He flew out in his last.
Wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gallardo racing back at the track, but it's over his head and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Well, he hit that one pretty well all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Coming to the plate now, Jason Hayward, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now the payoff pitch home. Fastball right back to the mound. The throw will go to third, and he is hung out to dry as they tag him out. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Charles Logan. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Runners on first with 1 down. And he misses here with a slurve, even at 1-1. Split-fingered pitch that's by him for strike 2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Williams is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Ready once again, John Borman. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. With it. And the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt.
Well, you know, he had a good...
Digging in to try it again, Charles Logan. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching. Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You can see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
And quickly, there's 1 down to lead off the frame. Digging in now for Kansas City, Charles Logan. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. As a look, now the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out.
And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches. Late in the season and way up in the race, a team is reminded not to take its eye off the ball.
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci. Now here's a look at the Astros starting. Standing in, Charles Logan. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Third baseman, Charles.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a strike.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Charles Logan. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
Two-0 count, the pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. And the run will score from second as now it's a 3-0 game. And he is out at third. So credit him with a double and an RBI here.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had two all the way, and he...
Now batting, third baseman, Charles Logan.
First offering on its way. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here. There you see the participants in this year's playoff. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Charles Logan. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And the runner back safely. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. 3-2, the finish in tonight's game. The Kansas City Royals win the opener here in the division series. Roger Allenberger. Daytime baseball here on Coming to the plate now, Charles Logan. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Third baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground is short.
Turner fields it cleanly.
And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Now the Astros designated hitter, Romeo Santos. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Santos.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Popped him up. Logan backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Digging in for his second at bat, Charles Logan. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Missed with a breaking ball.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We'll move ahead to the 4th.
Leading off for the Royals.
First offering on its way.
Charles Logan.
Fouled away. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. Solo shot here to left. His first homer so far in the series. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to. And as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run.
Striding in once again, Bryce Harper. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Harper.
Bouncer to the left side. Logan is up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 1 run here on 1 hit, which was the home. Digging in once again, Kyle Schwarber. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Kyle Schwarber.
3-2 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Logan. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. So the Royals batting order turns over and set to go. Charles Logan. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Ambush tactics right there, but he didn't try and do too much. He stayed in there and just drove it back up the middle.
So here's the Royals DH, Jarrett Parrish.
The designated hitter, Jarrett Parrish.
He's set, now the pitch. Popped him up. White is there for it. He's got it 1 away. Here's Corey Seager. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Shortstop, Corey Seager.
Sent on the ground out to second. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit, making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody's got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
From the belt, the pitch. A bullet to first base. And he'll take it to the bag for the out, and there's your unassisted double play. Good work there. Ready for another chance, Charles Logan. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Gallagher at second with 2 down. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Very weakly on the ground. KC down to their final strike in this one. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game. We are under the bright light. Greg Pinheiro gets the ball in game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
You know, I'm looking forward to seeing if that man hitting 8 can continue to stay hot. Yeah, 8. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage.
Stepping up to the plate, Charles Logan. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And that is just shy of the box seats, off the top of the wall. He's in at second safely, as a run will score on the play as well.
He didn't fool anybody there because he was waiting on that curveball all the way. Stays back and lets it break right over the heart of the plate. Gives it a ride and drives in a run. Nice piece of hitting right there.
Ready for another shot now. Jarrett Parrish, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready on 0-2. High fly ball out to deep right field. Back goes Harper at the track, the wall, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his second home run of the game as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought was a bad call in the rearview mirror. I think he was still fuming and didn't get the pitch where he wanted it. The result? A reason to be even more mad.
So coming to the plate, Charles Logan. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of my...
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And it's gone as they add still another. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second home run of the series, as it is now 7-3. Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep a combined 5 times in this one.
Matty V, this is turning into home.
Charles Logan will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Lifted in the air to center. Turner over to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. It's Game 4 of the American League Division Series between the Kansas City Royals and the Houston Astros. 2 great hitters lead their teams to battle. Next. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Dero, what's your take on this lineup as they look to lock up the division series?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you drive to the yard, you tell yourself,